Good morning, afternoon, and evening, and everything in between. I'm the Canadian, back with another Transformers review. Today's video, we're going to be looking at a figure from the most recent Transformers Legacy series. More importantly, the side series that came out of it, which was basically mainly Walmart exclusives, which I did pick up at my local Walmart. I was surprised to see it there on rollback. But the series was the Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia500, which was a bunch of select figures. Cybertron Override was in it. RAD 2001 Scourge, which was a remold of Laser Prime, which I have the Scourge, which, spoiler alert, will be on here soon. And a few other figures that I never got into. But one of those figures that I got, again, I was surprised to see it on rollback, is one that, you know, I never thought I'd like, but I do like it. And that is Leader Class Galaxy Shuttle. My camera's too high. Now, Galaxy Shuttle is from the Transformers Victory series? Victory or Zone? I think it was Victory. And he was not about... I don't know anything about Victory. That was a Japanese exclusive series that never made it to North America, let alone Canada. So that whole thing I'm in the dark about. I know nothing about it. Most I know is that he was a giant Autobot space shuttle. That's about it. He is a remold of Legacy or Kingdom, Astrotrain. So even though I do know in the series he wasn't a triple changer, but in this case he is a triple changer, all the way down to the tender base that he has. Yeah, there's not really much I don't know about this figure. I mean, Japanese exclusive. Again, picked this up from my local Walmart. One thing I was disappointed about is, again, it's not open packaging for this one. It comes in a enclosed box, but my figure was damaged, and I don't think it's like a normal breaking damage, but probably a parts defect damage. But the base has this adapter on it. It's a little 3-peg adapter, plugs into the base and then plugs into the thrusters to make the space shuttle base. There's a metal pin in the middle of that, you can see. Now, when this pegs in, and you flip this up, there's supposed to be like a cap on that pin, you know, like almost like a nail head. Well, that's what's supposed to be on here. Didn't have that, and that's supposed to keeps this piece in. It's not there, so it falls out. I don't really mind, really. It doesn't affect anything. It just, you know, stays in the thrusters, which is a really tight fit. But, you know. So anyway, let's get into the figure. I'm going to start off in Space Shuttle mode. Of course, what will become the Train Tender is a launch base. It is compatible with a lot of base ramps that came with it, and it does not. I thought it would fold out flat, but the way it's made, it does not. So that's pretty much it for there. Going into Galaxy Shuttle himself, he is the most unaerodynamic space shuttle I've ever seen. Typical of an Astrotrain mold. Yeah, I mean, if I had the Astrotrain mold, I'd probably be able to go more into this because it's Astrotrain. Again, I don't know much about Galaxy Shuttle himself, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage here. So, The painting and detailing is nice on this figure. Lots of sculpted detail all over the figure. The painting is nice. The 3 Autobot symbols is nice. One is a little bit crooked. That's this one here because it's become the legs. 2 on the wings. And nice painting. It's a little the paint on here is sloppy. But if you really think about it, you know, it could be, you know, re-entry scorch marks from space shuttles, you know. And it's molded in a gloss white, but the black on it is a flat matte semi-gloss, which is nice. And then you have the metallic blue with a yellow, I don't know if you can see that, yellow Victory emblem from the Victory series itself. That's the V that they used. And the windows are painted nice, or at least the bottom windows. In the concept art and in the box art, these are their windows up top here. They are painted well, which these aren't. And then the nice paint on the wing back fin. Very boxy. Again, reminds me of G1 Astrotrain, which I am also getting because I want a G1. I'm again expanding my G1 collection. Spoiler alert, by the way, I do have a reissued G1 Hound and Thundercracker on the way. So if you'd like to see those, drop a comment down below. Please and thank you. Back to this guy. So I'm going to transform him into his non-train mode because he doesn't have a train mode. But you know what? If he has it, I'm going to do it anyways. So to split, first thing you're going to do is split these legs apart. And you're going to see the shuttle front end here. I'm going to split that apart as well. And then split them. You're going to see these black pieces inside here. Flip them out like so. Take this off camera. I need a solid surface. They are very tight. Okay, and then peg these back together and flip this. Oops. Flip it around and stick it back together. The side panels here, you're going to flip down like so. Chest section, or the wing section, you're going to take these black tabs here, fold them out, fold the wing down, fold this down, and you're going to see a robot head there. Get into that later. Bring that down like that. Flip it around. Take each wing, fold them down. Take these sections here, flip them out, whoops, flip them out like so. And then take the wing tips and fold them in. There are tabs that it plugs into. And voila, you have train mode. Does this count as model train content? I know it's not a real train, but you know, does it count? Any of the model train guys watching this, do you think this will count? Will you forgive me? And here you have train mode. But we're not done yet. This turns to the tender. An Astrotrain with a tender, something we've only gotten once, and I think that was a third party. What we're going to do is flip this up, fold 90, like this. Pretty much, you're just making a box. Oops. It doesn't look like any train tender you're ever going to see. And then make sure these pegs, and like that. And you have Astrotrain with his tender with training wheels and caterpillar treads. Because, yeah, trains have caterpillar treads. And it would have been better if it was Astrotrain. I mean, you can tell the front end is a steam engine. And you got steam engine wheels. And I'm guessing this is the cab. But, okay. There are accessories that come with this. A lot of accessories. You have a big black gun, reminiscent of the original G1 figure. You have a missile launcher. You got a minigun, or Gatling gun. And you got 2 small rifles. And the can attach, I didn't read the instructions, but I do know, okay, this can go up top here, like so. And I think these just tab wherever. Oh, and there goes the tender. Yeah, that's that pin that's broken. Yeah, I mainly just leave it with the missile launcher on top because it looks like a one of the valve shrouds. Yeah, I think the train mode, especially in the Astrotrain, was kind of a secondary thing. Like, you use a triple changer, and they tried their best to make it work, and they got away with it. You know, it'd be nice if when they did Galaxy Shuttle, if they had something a little different ready, you know. But anyway, that has been train mode, so I'm going to take this off. I'm going to get into robot mode now. So, start off, going to unfold the wings again, like so, and then fold the wheels up like this, hiding them behind the wings. Next up, you're going to spread the leg, or the calves again, like so. Fold the parts back in, and just for the heck of it, I turned them around so that when I go back into shuttle mode, I already have it. And then I tab them back together, and you don't have to tab them back together. I'm not going to do it because it's hard to do it with a camera in front of me. But when you do that, take the tops of what was the steam engine boiler, flip them around, that makes the feet, and flip these sections back. And then flip these down, these will become skirt armor. Coming up to the top, this unpegs and folds down and out like that, and bring this down, that'll become the backpack. And then the arms, the shoulders tab in, like so, bring them down, rotate, and another stiff joint here. Well, not on that one, but on this arm, it's stiff. Just fold out the wrists, and they tab in. And there you have, I'm gonna move that out of the way, Transformers Victory Universe Galaxy Shuttle. And they say he's a leader class. I know what they're trying to do, like with leader classes, they have, you know, the extras, but really this figure is more compatible with Voyagers. I know what they're doing, but, you know, just say it what it is. It's pretty much just a Voyager. And he is very nice, you know, the first ever Astrotrain mold of any kind I ever had, and I am impressed with this robot mode. Painting and sculpting on this part of the figure is amazing. Lots of sculpted detail, especially in the legs here, the chest, the arms, really nice. The nice metallic paint here. Yeah, there's not really much different. The legs are painted in silver. Get close with that head sculpt. It's very nice. For some reason, this reminds me of an oversized jazz head. But it works here, really nice. Yeah, the backpack is very clean in the back. There's that peg section. It's very tight here. There we go. Just toss that to the back. You know, not much kibble back here, you know, just something to be expected. Overall, very nice figure. Articulation-wise, you know, head is on a ball joint, so it goes up that far, down that far. Full 360. Arms go that far. Cannot do a full 360 because the wings do get in the way, but if you bend the arm out, they can. Over 90-degree bend due to transformation. Again, thigh swivel, or not thigh, bicep swivel. Nothing at the wrist, but they can go down. So if you equip him with the sword, he can do the pointy sword. Very nice waist articulation, full 360. Legs can go that far up, and the skirt armor doesn't block it at all, and can go back that far due to back skirt armor. Nice thigh rotation, and yeah, you turn around too fast, too far, it does pop off. Just under 90-degree knee bend there, and a very nice ankle pivot, and oops, it's tight, and of course transformation. Another thing with the foot does tab in if you don't want that ankle pivot, but if you want to move the ankle, just untab it. And oh, one thing I forgot was, of course, can it do the Jean-Claude Van Damme? He can. And with that ankle pivot, not quite. Yeah, no. No Jean-Claude Van Damme flips. That's pretty much it for articulation. Onto accessories. We load them up. Missile launcher. I equip to his forearm there. His minigun, and the instructions he has it holding it up like this, but it's a minigun. It's underslung. So it's going to go like that. And that's very nice. These guns, a lot of the pictures have them up like that, and then like so. And I believe that is quite nice. He is very armed and ready to scrap. Yeah, another thing with the newer series of Transformers figures is a lot of ports. Like there's 1, 2, hands, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 5mm ports on this thing. So you can really just arm them up. If you have any of the weaponizers, fossilizers stuff, you can just go absolute ham on this thing and just make him the most armed Galaxy Shuttle guy you can. And I am here for it. Let's get this all. He does pose nicely. Yeah, so that has been my video review of Transformers Legacy Victory Universe Galaxy Shuttle. If you like this video, click on that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts, feelings, and ideas and opinions on this, and anything you want to suggest. And that's been the end of the review. I'll see you next time. Until then, I just messed up my closing. Wow. In fact, I just realized I've been filming it all day. I've been messing up my closing each time. I'm gonna go and think of a new closing that I can't screw up now.